Oh, hey, you want to see some homes in Englewood, Florida? Let's go. So this first home, as you can see, is in a quiet area. We're in the East Englewood area. You're only about 10 to 15 minutes from beaches in this area, and only about 10 to 15 minutes from downtown Englewood, Dearborn Street. I'd say maybe closer to that 15-minute range. But actually, no, I'd say actually 10 to 15. That's a fair assessment. And also, you can see to the side and across the street, you have got yourselves a lot of nature at this moment. I'm sure a lot of these lots are for sale that could be potentially purchased, but guess what? You could be the person to purchase them, so you get an extra quiet area. So this home, as you can see, is on the smaller side, but the price point is pretty cool, and it has some interesting features along with the second home that I'll show you. But also take note of this. I think this is cool. Not only is it stones, but you got some seashells and some little gems in there. I think that's a nice little touch. And this is a smaller but older home, but I'll tell you what, the price point is awesome. And wait till we get into the market update or the market snapshot for the area at the moment in Englewood, because if you want beach lifestyle, Englewood may be an option for you. So if you are looking to buy or sell a home anywhere from the Sarasota area down to Englewood, Port Charlotte areas, or the entire Orlando metro, get a hold of our team, 941-221-1897. We've helped a lot of people both buy and sell homes in the area. So if you're looking to do either, get a hold of our team. We would love to help you too. Anywhere else in Florida or the United States for that matter, you can click the link in the description. That'll get you connected with a realtor in the area that you're looking for. That doesn't cost you anything extra, but either getting a hold of us or clicking that link is a great way to support the channel so we can keep making you videos like this. So some of these details we were talking about. First of all, I like this little bay window action that they got, which that was part of the original home. I like the details with the door. That's really cool. But then also, this is quite unique. I don't think I've seen exactly this style before of the like brick looking tile, almost like a backsplash kind of thing. I don't even know how to explain it, all along like as the baseboards. So it's not like a traditional baseboard. Very different. And then it matches the tile quite well. I think that's a different look. And so this home, as you walk in here, this would be your living room area, and then you've got a dining room area. Now it is a smaller footprint. I'll give you all the specs for it in a second, but I'll tell you this much, if you want a deal, this one would be the one. You're under $300,000, quite a bit under actually. So this would be one of your bedrooms. Wood look tile, I believe, in here. Not tile, laminate or vinyl. Yeah, it feels like laminate to me. And you've got a closet in here and an interesting layout. So you could maybe sneak a peek of the bathroom and then what's behind it there. But first, here's your closet, which it looks like the door is missing. So that's one thing you might have to do in here. But then you've got a bathroom with a vanity that looks updated, and the mirror, the medicine cabinet, a shower. So it is a smaller bathroom. You don't get a tub in here, and a smaller walk-in shower. But again, keep in context the price point, which I'm going to give you right now. So this is a 2-bed, 2-bath, 912 square foot home. It was built in 1981, and the list price on this is only $250,000. Now, as you can see, there's some things about it that maybe aren't for everyone. I don't know. I think it's got some character and charm. Some things definitely that could use some changing and or updating. But like, for example, this. We're starting to see this come into some of these expensive new construction homes with the molding and that wood going up, you know, about halfway up the wall. I think a little paint job on that and you'd be good to go. Cabinets and counters, not as upgraded. You know what I mean? So it's a give and take, but at the price point, I mean, you compare this to Florida and wait till we get to the market snapshot for the area. You're talking a very interesting market if you want to live in a beach city, which, first of all, check out this backsplash too. I think that's so cool. I think that there's some certain touches in the home that I think are really, really neat. But Englewood is definitely one of the areas in Florida where there is some options out there as far as inventory goes. The price point is lower to begin with, and the average sales to list ratio. So here would be your primary bedroom. You've got 2 pretty big windows. Again, they are a little bit older, so at some point you'd probably be needing to update those. But again, I mean, at the price point, you could maybe afford to do some of those things. Question is, do you want to take on a project? You know what I mean? And you've got a walk-in closet, pretty good size. And to tell you a little bit more about Englewood, it is a beach town, smaller beach town. Check out this bathroom. I love these bowl style sinks. I don't know, I've always just been a fan. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Kind of a tile looking countertop. That's different. They continued with like what they've done on the baseboards on the trim there of the countertop. Newer cabinets, and then a shower and a window. So this would be your second bedroom. So not a lot to go through in this home, but we still do have a backyard and lanai area to show you, and the garage. So back towards this side of the house. So to tell you more about Englewood, it is a smaller beach town just south of Venice, Florida, which both have nice downtowns. Englewood's Dearborn Street has one of the best farmers markets for the size of the city that I've ever seen. It's quite big, and they also have another downtown type area right across from the beach, which is really cool because you can eat at the restaurants there and literally feel the ocean breeze, get some tropical drinks. They got a boardwalk along their beach. And then on top of that, you can get a lot of prehistoric shark's teeth, which Venice kind of gets all the fame for that. But honestly, you can find just as many in Englewood, as well as seashells. And then on top of that, you're really close to Fort Myers. If you want to drive down there for some more things to do, you're about a 45-ish minute drive to Sarasota for some more big city stuff to do as well. So you got a lot of options around you. And then within Englewood itself, you got all your main essentials covered. You got a Walmart, you got Winn-Dixie, you got Publix and grocery stores and some clothing stores. Not a ton of options compared to like, say, like even Venice has a little bit more. And if you go up to Sarasota, a lot more, but definitely more than your basics are more than covered here. And then here we've got an interesting setup. So you got a lot of cabinets and counter space in here, which I think is great because this is, you know, a good way to get some extra storage out of the home. And it's almost like a utility room slash mud room. And they've got your water heater out here, a sink with a cabinet, which is awesome. And then this is where your washer and dryer would go. More cabinets and counters over here, a door to access the backyard, and then a garage. So it's just good to get all this extra storage space. And then with this garage, they made the most of it. I feel like it is a 1-car garage, but again, lots of cabinets and counter and some shelving just to make the most of all this space. Side access door with a window, which you do not always get to get a little daylight in here. And it is on the bigger side for being a 1-car garage. I will say that there's some room to spare to the sides, and definitely, you know, it goes back a ways. I mean, I would say to about here back would be extra storage space. So that's pretty nice to get a little bit of extra storage space out of a smaller footprint. Now to take you to this lanai, and then we'll get to the house number 2 with a market update and give you an idea of what, you know, price points are looking like. Also worth noting is they do have some French doors there. I think that's a nice look as well. So, you know, there's a few touches throughout this that I think are unique and add character and are nice, but then there's some others I think you might want to update. So the lanai is not huge, but it's here to give you a little bit of shade. You do have a fan out here to really help keep it cool back here. But if you wanted to extend this, if you wanted to add a pool, there is more than enough room to make that happen here. You got a nice big yard. Look at this. And it's quite quiet, as you can hear as well, which is awesome. They got some pavers out to give you some little walkways. I mean, you can put a fire pit back here. A lot of options. Just extend the lanai for some extra space. So definitely a lot of options. House number 2 is actually just down the road, like not even a quarter mile from the last home. So very similar things about the neighborhood. As you can see, you got some of these empty lots that are still very nature filled next to it. But the home is dramatically different in a lot of regards. Bigger, funkier, beachier, I guess you could say. You got the turquoise colored paint and trim. I think it looks really cool. And this little, I'm not sure exactly what this is. It's sort of like a tropical palm thingy. This is what we're gonna call it. Some hibiscus. Yeah, I could use maybe a little bit of sprucing up, you know, some fresh mulch would do a lot. But I mean, as far as like the home itself, like the paint all looks like it's in pretty good shape. Just maybe a little pressure washing and you would be good to go. And they kept that color going with this beautiful turquoise door. Just makes you think of the beach. So upon entering, you have a chirping fire alarm, but you've also got a very big open living, dining, kitchen area. As you can see, the ceilings go very, very high. And you've got definitely some of that old school aesthetic going throughout. But as you can see right away when you come in, you do have some nice windows for natural light, window above the door for some more natural light, and a little window in the door. And then this would be kind of like your living room area right away. And you got a dining room space to the side here. And to tell you about this home, it's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,282 square foot home built in 1995. And it is currently listed at $325,000. So as you can see, you've got kind of like an open-ish yet enclosed concept kitchen. You got the little cutout action above. Quite a bit of cabinet and counter space. Not a ton, but definitely enough to get the job done. And room here for some bar stool seating as well, which is nice to have. And a very simple open floor plan. So you can see actually from here, it takes you down to a little hallway with a bathroom, which I'll take you to that in a second. We'll take you to the lanai, and then the backyard is quite substantial. But first, this is your primary. And pretty good size. Definitely got some older carpet, some older touches in this. So maybe, with some sprucing up, you could make it what you want it to be. And again, at the price points, and we'll get into the market data in a little bit, definitely, some opportunities in Englewood right now as far as being able to get some deals below asking price on a lot of places, and just the asking prices are lower in Englewood right now. And again, this is an area that we serve, so if you're looking to buy or sell here, anywhere up from Sarasota down to Englewood, Port Charlotte, or the entire Orlando metro, you can call, text, or email us at 941-221-1897. Anywhere else in Florida, you can click the link in the description. That'll get you connected with a realtor in the area you're looking for. I always like these little walk-in showers like this, where it's just kind of cut out. I feel like it'd be nice and low maintenance, and just has a cool feel to it. And then you got a little linen closet here in your primary bathroom. You've got a single vanity with a pretty big mirror and a window here, towel rack all set up for you. You do have a walk-in closet. Pretty good size, actually. And you can see you've got the patio door access there to the lanai, which is a pretty good size. And your garage is pretty good size as well. You got this extra space over here for your washer, dryer, utility sink, and you've got some storage racks, which is great. You've also got some hanging racks out here. Your water heater is out here, so really, really good to see that they got all that out here, plus a side access door, plus a window. Little features you don't always get in garages in Florida. And then you also got your air handler out here. So a really good setup on that side of things. And as we come into this side to give you some market data, right now the median sale price in Englewood is $364,000. The months of supply is 9.7, which has been zigzagging. It was actually higher not too long ago. So, definitely you could say that it's a buyer's market by that metric, and it's been that way or even more so of a buyer's market lately. And your average sale to list ratio reflects that, 92.2%. So what a place is listed for on average, you can expect to get it for about 92.2% of that. Again, it's going to matter, the location of the home, how well it's priced. A lot of factors go into that. And again, that's why you want to connect with a realtor that knows the area and kind of what to expect from the market to kind of help you with that. And you also got patio access in this first secondary bedroom or guest bedroom. And to tell you a little bit about Englewood's ratings and reviews, it gets an overall grade of an A-, and it gets 4 stars out of 38 reviews. Public schools get an A-, housing gets a B, good for families B+, jobs B+, cost of living B, outdoor activities A-, crime and safety doesn't have a rating, nightlife gets a B+, diversity C, weather A, health and fitness B+, commute B. So then coming out of this bedroom back towards the front of the house a little more, you've got your guest bathroom, which has a vanity, a mirror, and your shower and a window. Pretty standard, not overkill, you know, no extra frills or tons of extra space in it, but definitely plenty enough to get the job done. And then you've also got I guess you could treat this as a linen closet or just a storage closet. And then this bedroom feels a little bigger than the other guest bedroom. It's got a little angled entryway, which is kind of fun. Gives you a little extra space. 2 big windows, and then with that angled entryway gives you that extra space kind of over here by the closet, which is nice to have. Take you back to the backyard. But to tell you a little more about Englewood, they got a great historic downtown. It's definitely got a little bit more of an old Florida feel, but right now they're really in the middle of revamping it and adding a lot of new things to the area. A lot of outdoor spaces and amphitheaters and things like that. Small-ish, I should say. But definitely really cool things going on with the sidewalks and stuff that they added. It's got like these little blue gems in it. But this is a great lanai space. Pretty big. It's got the outdoor carpet thing going on. I like the wood feel, you know, and touches with the siding. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on that though, I guess. And then it's kind of nice. They got this little, almost like a bar stool countertop thing going on with the pass-through window from the kitchen, which is great to have. But then one of the best parts about this home, in my opinion, is this backyard. First of all, it's big. I mean, look at all the space. But then on top of that, it's completely surrounded by vegetation. So you got a very secluded feel here, which is great, and a great tree for some shade. Plenty of room back here to do whatever it is you would want to do, whether that's at a pool, just keep it for throwing around a football or a baseball or a basketball court back here, just keep it as grass, you know, as a hangout spot or for grilling, or put a little fire pit back here. Definitely a lot of possibilities, but even just leaving it as is, I think is pretty great. Again, if you're looking to buy or sell anywhere from Sarasota down to the Englewood Port Charlotte areas or the entire Orlando Metro, call, text, or email our team. We'd love to help you out. Anywhere else in Florida or the United States for that matter, just click the link in the description. That'll get you connected with a local realtor in the area you're looking for and is an expert in the area. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it's a good way to support the channel so we can keep making you videos like this, or call, texting, or emailing our team. If you want to see another video like this with home tours, a market snapshot for that area, as well as ratings and reviews, check out this video right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in this video next.